Hey people, injured here, 3v3, Angel Gate, blue team. We've got Mathis as an Ultramarines Force Commander, very good offense fights in melee combat, can also tank, disrupt and support with buffs alongside its Codex as an Eldar Warlock melee commander with awesome disruption and mobility, can also tank damage pretty well, has some offensive spells. And rounded off the blue team is Dark Riku as a Commissar Lord, good offense and support fights in melee combat, begins with this refractor field that you see there. Red team, Adila is another Warlock alongside Caeltos, lead designer of Elite Mod, plays a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and disruptive commander, lots of great manipulation and control abilities, fights in melee combat to start off. And rounding off the teams is Illethor as a Techmarine, starts out range combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures, repair and deal with enemy vehicles quite nicely. Angel Gate then. As you may know, I don't really like this map for various reasons. The first one being the bottom here, which is very, very strange, and they have two contested powers, but they're so close to the bases. Look at that, you can actually get the HQ and the power in the same screen on default camera. Here comes some Howling Banshees though from Codex, running into some heretics. That was nasty. Can they finish him off? Not quite. You see the Chaos Sorcerer there consuming one of those heretics to get his energy back. The other thing I hate is just that it favours certain builds too much. Manticores of course are amazing, and things like the Great Unclean One and Avatar and Terminators also do incredibly well on this map, because they can fight in the middle and dominate and then just walk back to base and heal up and do that over and over and over again. I'm not sure why they didn't put the bases up in the corners here and move the natural powers somewhere else. Then you wouldn't have that silly situation at the bottom where it's very, very dull for these players, because they're just fighting over these powers for the first, like up until tier 2 at least, maybe even beyond that, depending on how the game unfolds. Look at this though, we have scouts trying to cap, caught by Howling Banshees in retreat. Let's get back to the game here. Illethor with some tactical marines on the field, Caeltos with some Chaos Space Marines, Rangers up now for Adila. Codex losing his Dire Avengers, gets some Rangers of his own. I assume that was over here. He's decapping now. His Banshees are prowling the mid. He's replacing his Dire Avengers. Riku chasing off the Techmarine at bottom, and the Techmarine has noded both of these powers though. Are we going to see flamers down there to try and deal with those things? Probably not. He wants to get his plasma guns, I'm sure, against those marines. Second scout squad for Mathis, getting the sniper rifle. Double sniper rifles, in fact, with tactical marines in between, who have lost the model there. Codex runs away. I think the Chainsword and Storm Shield do pretty damn well on this map, because you can cover a lot of it. You can just kind of patrol this central road with that defendability and blot out a lot of damage, and of course give it that suppression resistance, because sometimes people put weapon teams in these buildings. I know I do. They can pay off hugely if you have artillery pieces and suppression working together. 495, 400. There's the leap from the Warlock. That's Adila. Rangers now in retreat. He's going to get a model with a grenade, I would think, at least one. Another problem with this map is these very, very tight passageways. As you can see, that grenade is going to miss. It's another tight passageway there. There's an incredibly tight passageway here where you can get caught very, very badly after bashing this power and trying to get away. 487, 400. But hey, a lot of people do like this map, and it does give some entertaining to watch games. It's just can be very, very frustrating to play on. Some proximity mines going up from the Techmarine's Artificer armor, also has the Mastercrafted Bolter up. Not sure I agree with that purchase. Maybe he wants to suppress the Commissar Lord with it, or he expects Ogryns. I think Plasma Gun against Ogryns would be better, just a sheer damage output from that thing. But otherwise, I'd wait and maybe get a Melter Gun on this small map. You might be able to dominate pretty nicely with the Melter Gun and Signum against vehicles and stuff. Noise Marines with their cacophony. These are Caeltoses with that awesome Sonic Blaster they have. You see one model with a Sonic Blaster, two models with bolters, the Sonic Blaster, disabling ranged weapons and ranged abilities, and also doing a fair lick of damage. Banshee's almost wiped out by a very nicely placed Doom Bolts from the Chaos Sorcerer. That's his starting ability. Also has Sword of Flame and Vestments of the Warp. Noise Marines running away. Bit of a messy engagement mid, as is often the case on Angel Gate. This Guardian weapon team trying to get in position, but taking tons of fire. They're not throwing a grenade though. I think they were just about to, and took a shot from the Rangers. 438, 400. Double Rangers here from Adila. Double Dire Avengers, double Rangers. With the Warlock jumping in and disrupting stuff can be very, very annoying, especially if he chains that knockback leap with double kinetic pulse. They both have their Pathfind gear. And we have aspects on both of the Dire Avengers. Devastator's up for Illethor, up against Riku, who has those artillery spotters. Awesome squad, call in off map artillery shells. You can also call in a smoke shell and an incendiary shell in tier 2. Scouts shooting up guardsmen, while these tactical marine flamers, or flamer I should say, take down the node. What's going on mid? Marines are going to get jumped on, I think. Nope. No sign. Oh, we do have the Merciless Switchblade from Codex. I was going to say, against these three armies, Merciless Switchblade will do pretty damn good. Come in and cause some energy management headaches for the Chaos Sorcerer. He's pretty energy intensive. He can drain some of that with the Merciless Switchblade. You're damaging what he can do in engagements quite badly, especially if you can disrupt him first. 392, 400. Here come Howling Banshees. They have the aspect of strength. Now getting shot by it. Scouts and losing a model to the Scout Bolters. How embarrassing. Chaos Sorcerer's level 2. Banshees run away without getting a decap. The Warlock is turning to fight here. That awesome special that the Merciless Switchblade gives you. That special is just epically good. Seems to do a hell of a lot of damage. I think it does power melee damage. I think the special does. 373, 400. Guardsmen still in this running battle with the Space Marines. We do have some support from Codex in the form of a Guardian weapon team, and we have a heavy weapon squad from Riku himself, so it's going to be very tough for the Space Marines to advance without assault marines or vehicles or something. But here we come with Caeltos teleporting in, instantly disrupting the heavy weapon squad with a special attack, but he's going to need to get out of there. In fact, he teleports into the Shuriken as well, makes that move. Very good play from Caeltos, and gets away without a loss. Well, here come Banshees onto those Chaos Space Marines. This is going to be very, very dangerous. But look at this. Demonic Summoning. This will spit out Bloodletters. I think it's for 15 seconds, and it allows Caeltos' stuff to reinforce if he had any stuff here. What are these Tactical Marines doing? Trying to burn this Shuriken out the garrison, but losing 2 models. That was poor. Bloodletters forcing off the Warlock. Really nice usage of that global. He's locked down the bottom with it pretty much. They're retaining this power. In fact, have a generator up on it. 2 generators, 3 generators up on it. They're really going to want to defend this thing now then. Manticore Strike from Riku. Destroys the generator and forces off a bunch of stuff, but didn't take a model, I don't think. 347, 400. The top is blue with double energy shields here from Adila. Needs to get up there and utilize them. What else are you going to get in tier 2? We do have a Blood Crusher from Caeltos, a demon with vehicle armor, so it benefits greatly from worship. Pretty quick, and has that pretty nice single target DPS as well. Heavy melee around 100. I think it's 92 or 93 or something. But it only has 600 hit points, so it can go down very quickly without support. Quite a good map for it, since it's got nice and small. You can run back to base, charge back to base even in the case of a Blood Crusher. There is the Demonic Roar. Unable to save the Chaos Sorcerer. Codex really has done well to get these Banshees out of trouble each time. Warlock is forced off though by Codex. Blood Crusher might be able to finish him off in retreat path. There's the charge of the Blood Crusher. Turns around to engage the Warlock. Can't quite finish him off. Very, very close. One more hit certainly would have done it. We're down to about 10 hit points there. Adila has retaken the top, but needs to retreat immediately, so those double tactical marines will easily recap. Look at this build from Mathis. Triple scouts, double tactical marines. What is this Blood Crusher doing? He's gonna warp this thing out of there, I suppose, is he? Can you warp out when your sorcerer's on the floor? He's just gonna run out, in fact. Looks like he is gonna get away, but there's a Bright Lance. And Banshees are chasing with the Executioner Spear. 323, 377. Should be able to get away. Here comes the second Blood Crusher. 317, 377. Double tap now for red. In fact, they're gonna get a triple. That was a really good push from them across the middle. And here comes a Shrine of Tzeentch. That thing's gonna shoot Doom Bolts out and also give a 10% damage resistance to Caeltos' units, and Caeltos' only. That's going to affect those Bloodletters and everything. Blood Crusher, I should say. Manticore Strike. Illethor needs to be really careful with that because of those Devastators. Look at this, Adila pushing through. Thunderhammer on the Force Commander. With the teleporter back, I was going to say that's a very strange choice against double snipers, but I assume he wants to teleport in and disrupt and also use it against the other stuff, of course. You do get a lot of triple team fights on this map because it's so small. Wow, Sniper Scouts picking those Rangers out of that garrison and taking them down. That tracking special, as you can see, they're killing that Guardian member, or Dire Avenger member, I should say, even though he was miles away, and only the Exarch lives. 258, 377. Huge amounts of pressure on these double Blood Crushers. Look at this. Here comes a Wraith Lord though. We might see the shoulder mounted Bright Lance. Some Tzeentch worship to infiltrate the Blood Crushers while healing them up. Scouts are unable to decap there, but this is good sustained pressure at the bottom from red team. Using the shrine, using those two quick vehicles in the form of the Blood Crushers to push back the blue team, but can they survive here? They're going after that Wraith Lord, and double Blood Crushers will put pressure on a Walker. Look at the damage they're doing. This Wraith Lord might be done for, taking shots from double missile launchers that Mathis has on those Blood Crushers. But they do get away. He's gone for the Shuriken, in fact, shoulder mounted. 247, 366. I thought he'd go for the Bright Lance to try and take those Blood Crushers out very quickly. But we do have double missile launchers here, and the Bright Lance, and the melee attacks, of course, from this Wraith Lord. So we'll see how those Blood Crushers do. Caeltos might be able to teleport in and tie up at least one of these squads, maybe get lucky with a special. Also have Adila himself, who has, look at this, Switchblade of Kurnus, Cloak of Shadows, and the Warp Throw. So we might see some nasty Warp Throw action, because you tend to bunch up so much on this map because of these very tight passageways you need to take. Even this, I mean, to get a tier 3 army through there. 247, 344. Terminators on the field for Illethor. Already have the assault cannon. Riku seems slightly surprised to see those Terminators, but Illethor did get absolutely nothing in tier 2 from the looks of it. Terminators firing away with those Storm Bottles. Very nice grenade on a bunch of Guardsmen, but it is only Guardsmen. Manticore almost finishing off that Blood Crusher now under Tzeentch worship. Force Commander pushing. Here's some Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines. These guys are pretty fearsome. There's the Coruscating Flame on them as well from the Sword of Flame. Those guys have chain axes, which are power melee weapons, and their Aspiring Champion gets a pretty nice Melter Pistol as well, so it can help you chase down vehicles, especially transports and stuff with those rear armor hits. Raptors, of course, in the next update are going to have a Power Fist and a Melter Pistol. That's the Aspiring Champion, not all of them, don't worry. That's going to be pretty damn strong for them. 224, 344, 1-to-1 cap. Bright Lance doing a good job to those Terminators, because they are large targets. They take full accuracy hits from anti-vehicle weapons, so stuff like las cannons, missile launchers, and Bright Lances and stuff are a good tool to use against Terminator variants. D cannon up for Adila. In fact, he's going double D cannons here. He could put them in these garrisons and do huge amounts of damage. The downside of that is you can't use abilities while you're in a garrison, so he wouldn't be able to use his Singularity. That was a shot from a D cannon, killing about 7 guardsmen or something crazy there. These guys down to 6 models, these guys down to 8 models. Manticore's still going. Done reasonably well with it. I can't believe these Blood Crushers are still alive. almost level 2 as well. 224, 331. There is Providence from Adila's Warlock. Full immunity to damage. Also regenerates energy like crazy. Look at that energy bar flying up there. And his abilities cool down almost instantly. So you can just spam things like Warp Throw, and the Ethereal Slash is a dead Force Commander. Those double Blood Crushers do not mess around. They really do put out some serious damage. He's using them very well. Good map for them as well, of course. Wraithlord forcing off the Techmarine. 208, 331. Manticore Strike. Again, Illethor is live to it in terms of retreating out in time. Banshee's trying to chase with Distort Field up. What else does Codex have? He has the Champion's Robe. Pushing into base there. Wraithlord, what's he doing? Thought he was going to chase those Terminators down. Uh-oh, there is the Orbs of the Omnissiah. This is a dead Wraithlord, I think, because those Terminators are going to force melee combat with their Power Fist. Here comes the Repair Brigade. A whole bunch of guards trying to repair the Wraithlord, and there is an Autarch drop. He needs to run away. Stunning all of that stuff, and the Wraithlord, wow, lives. That repair coming in there saved it, I think. If he can get away. Looks like it is going to, I think. 197, 324, lots of guardsmen die, but nobody cares about that. Down to 4 models this squad. Wraithlord not running. It looks like it is going to go down, in fact, because now Chaos Space Marines with Mark of Corner chasing, and it's done for. 197, 315, he knows it, so he turns to engage. Manticore Strike misses. Terminator is teleporting out, not losing a model, but very close to doing so. Here is an autocannon for Riku. Doing a decent amount of damage there, but Terminators will get away without a model loss. I think something died in the garrison, not sure what it was, but these Marines level to 4, but now they're caught by Banshees and instantly go down. Wow, Banshees now level 2, repurchasing their Exarch. What's going on top? It's red, and we have double Zinc Shrines here from Caeltos, and Blood Crushers still kicking some serious ass, both level 2 now. But look at this, being chased by a Predator tank, which is going to take down those shrines in about 4 hits each of that autocannon on top. Dire Avengers level 2. Land Raider Redeemer on the way for Illethor. He did lose his Tactical Marines. Baneblade though on the field from Riku. And you can park this thing on the central road, get a repair bunker up. He has double guardsmen to repair it. That might be very, very difficult to shift. 185, 297, 2-to-1 cap for red team. Doing a good job on the whole, holding top, I think. Autarch's tying up this D-cannon. Adila has not realised now he has. Where's his other D-cannon in bottom, is it? Yeah, covering the VP, and look at the range it has. Demolisher cannon wiping out Devastators with 3 bits and bits of them. Illethor now down to Terminators and Scouts. That was pretty unlucky. He was even in retreat there and it still wiped them out. That is going to get a damage nerf in an upcoming update. The Baneblade is also going to get less hit points, but its heavy bolters are all going to do more damage. That was Orbs of the Omnissiah completely shutting down its Baneblade. No movement, no weapon firing. Leaves it a sitting duck. I wonder if we can see double Blood Crushers on rear armor there. If a Blood Crusher can take down a Baneblade, that's going to be amazing. Predator tank with the Las Cannon on top. Huge damage to vehicles and vehicle armor, so those Blood Crushers need to be careful. Is he going to go after it? He's going to go after it with repair support. Adila, or I should say Mathis, sorry, probably knows that the Blood Crushers are lurking around there because of those worshipping heretics. 177, 250. Triple Scouts, very annoying. Level 3, and level 3. I'm sure they've killed plenty of Dire Avengers. Ouch. Las Cannon killing 2 models there of these heretics are going to go down. He's completely forgot about these guys, Caeltos. Now they get away. That was pretty lucky. Wow. Look at the damage from that D-cannon. Double D-cannons here, in fact. 177, 226. Blood Crusher still making an impact. Late in the game, chased down though by the Baneblade. One of them goes down. Heroic Blood Crusher. You can actually repair these things and worship them, which is pretty helpful if you're a Plague Champion especially. Look at this, Land Raider Phobos on the field for Caeltos. They have a Redeemer and a Phobos But the other team have a Baneblade, 177223. There's an Avatar of Cain from Adila as well. If they're aggressive here, they might be able to focus down this Baneblade, especially if the Techmarine can get another orb on it. Now, where is he? Is he on the screen here? No, he's not. He's way back there. Is that a nuke? That's an Imperial Abyss from Caeltos, wiping out two full Guardian squads, I think. Wow. 177217, an excellent nuke. What is this Blood Crusher doing though? He's going to go down. Boom. Well, frees up some pop for Caeltos. They do not chase the Baneblade back. I'm not sure if those Guardian had weapon upgrades. But even losing full 12-man squads is pretty damn annoying. He has loads of red now. But Riku can drop a nuke of his own. So can Mathis, in fact. And Illethor is not that far off it. Mathis choosing not to get Assault Terminators. He's going for another Predator tank. Assault Terminators are awesome on this map. You can teleport them all the way back out of danger. These Terminators taking lots of shots. They're very, very close to danger there. Xeno's Power Claw is up on the Commissar Lord just to give Riku some extra meaty melee damage. He's going to go down here though. No, up goes the Refractor Field, but he still goes down. There's a rocket run. Beautifully done. Ouch. And finishes off a whole bunch of Marines there. Adila and Illethor lost a lot, in fact. Fire Prism up now for Codex. Adila's also getting one of his own. Double Predators from Mathis, but haven't seen him in the middle go down. Is the Techmarine going down there? Baneblade now being pushed back. The Phobos doing work with those two Twin Link Las Cannons on the side sponsons. It can be difficult to get them to fire at the same target though, since the Phobos is so wide. Avatar is chasing it down now. Land Red Redeemer does have a multi-melter on the top, which does good damage to vehicles. Avatar coming straight into base. Manticore Strike misses the Land Raider. And there's an orbital on base. Riku is under serious pressure, as this bottom base often is. Now that Avatar can get rear armor hits. Wow, look at the damage that rear armor did. Smack. Down goes the Baneblade. 177146. Riku lost pretty much his entire army. What is he called down here? It's some more Godwin. He has enough red for another nuke already. It's a 1-to-1 cap. Red team pushing bottom very, very well, but Mathis still has a full army of stuff. He has double Predator tanks, triple snipers. He's lost one of his tactical marines, but the other one does have a sergeant and a missile launcher force commander. Maybe it's time for him to get his fist. And here we are with late game Angel Gate. You just have these camping armies in mid, and can you break through is often very, very difficult. The Predator tank almost going down immediately thanks to this Phobos, which is in a bit of trouble itself. Going to be infiltrated though by that awesome Tzeentch Worship. 175145. Providence up on the Warlock, doesn't stop knockback though. There's the Ethereal Slash, but Champion's Robe stopping knockback, and he takes down Adila's Warlock. 166145. Another Fire Prism from Codex. More Rangers for Adila. They need some really, really hard anti-vehicle. Much easier said than done though under this kind of pressure. 158145. Bunch of shrines over there, as you see. These Michael Prawn CSM have done well, almost level 4 in fact. They're in trouble here though. That's a Thunderhammer, you don't want to fight that. They do get away though, just about. Terminator's also backing away with that Assault Cannon. What is Riku going to get? Is he going to get another Baneblade? Maybe he should get some Castrican or something. 158145. Red team, for some reason, are completely ignoring this VP. Where is Adila's stuff? He's all mid. Everything's mid. They need to get that VP. They're pushing this Nat to a hell of a lot. There's nothing up there to defend. Just go and grab it with something. Send a Warlock up there with fleet or something. 158145. Avatar backing away, can go back to base and heal up now. Double fire prisms with their focus shot would put pressure on a Land Raider thanks to their huge amount of range. 65 range these guys have. Rangers are going top now from Adila. In fact, scouts are ahead of them, going to decap at least under infiltration. The tank is going up there to have a word. 158145. Guardsman running away. Riku, I think, must be going for another Baneblade then. It's a big call. It's a really big call. Doesn't have his Manticore anymore either, which would be awesome versus these Land Raiders. Maybe he should get double Manticores up and start shooting the crap at his Land Raiders and those Fire Prisms and stuff. Well, Fire Prism, there's only one of them. There is another Fire Prism on the way though from Adila. Top is uncapped. Double Heretics repairing his Phobos, which is done very, very well. And here comes the repairs from the scouts on those Predator tanks. Are they going to try and cap here? Here come Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines. Just a whisker away from level 4. And this Predator goes down there. Is he just going to lose both of them to this Phobos and those Mark of Khorne CSM? There's an orbital and it gets both of those Heretics. That's going to be painful. Can these Mark of Khorne CSM finish it off with their Melter Pistol and their Plasma Pistols? Losing health like crazy. Losing 2 models. They can't quite do it. Terminators coming in though, Chaos Terminators I should say, from Caeltos, getting an autocannon immediately. Did those Heretics get away? They did, they live. Level 2 and level 1 Heretics. Landra Redeemer needs repairs. Phobos needs repairs. Where is the global repair from Illethor? Maybe it's on cooldown. Rangers coming forward trying to decap. Where is the pressure on the top by the red team? This Phobos is done for now. Chased by Assault Terminators. Boom, down it goes. Chaos Terminators inside there. Need to just back the hell off, teleport away in fact I think. Trying to finish off the Force Commander. Can they do so? Yes they can. But they don't want to fight them. Oh look at that. Tome of Subjugation from the Chaos Sorcerer who's level 6. Red team. What? Did the Warlock just kill a Predator tank there? I don't know. 134145. Providence is up. And red team have the 2-1. In fact, look at this. They're going to have a triple. Here comes the second Baneblade. This is a Hail Mary move from Dark Riku. They need to support it though. Terminator stand in its path at the moment, but they back off, and there's the orb. And it's going to hit the Baneblade. Very, very difficult to dodge the orb with a large, super heavy vehicle. And he has the multi-melter, the melter gun, I should say, as well. Does not have Signum though. Look at the damage that melter gun is doing. And now everything in the world shoots at this level 10 Techmarine who gets away. He's got to get Signum, surely. Put mark target on this thing. Plasma cannon getting shots in. Double Fire Prisms there from Adila. What's going on top though? Blue team taking it back. Assault Terminator is wrecking faces. Mark of Khorne CSM fighting them. Some dire Avengers in there. Here comes some Heretics as well. He does not have the claws. If they had claws, they would be mopping up all of this stuff. But as it stands, they were under a lot of pressure. Need to teleport out, losing a model there to Plasma Pistol Fire, level 4 Chaos Space Marines. Here comes another Predator tank, the third one for Mathis. Tactical Marines need to run. Predator tank also needs to back off and fire. Snipers turn to engage. Mark of Khorne CSM need to retreat now. What is this? Demonic Summoning, yes it is. These Terminators still in huge amounts of trouble. Are they going to go down to Heretics? Does not have Librarian support, so can't teleport them away. I think they are going to go down to Heretics here. This is going to be hilarious. 39-145. Yep, definitely done for. Bloodletters there just to make sure down go the Assault Terminators. It's a massive blow for Mathis and for blue team. But how are they doing with this Baneblade? It's all the way back into base and being repaired like crazy. Manticore is up. Warlock level 7 for Codex. Level 8 now gets away. Avatar, this is Codex's avatar. Adila still has his back at base though. Oh, look at this, double Terminators for Illethor. He now has Cyclone Missile Launcher on one of them. Double Terminators supported by a Land Raider. Good luck getting through that. 19-145. Red team might see this out right now. Or not. Blue team decapping top. The Warlock runs away. Adila with 9 hit points. Does get away. Now the Force Commander will try and cap top. There he goes. Red team now are pushing quite hard at the bottom. Should have put more stuff at the top, I think. Red team, they're cutting this very, very close. Warlock dropped in by Adila. Going to try and decap here after that leap. The Chaos Sorcerer is also there to help with decap. Mark of Pawn CSM just to keep pressure on things and knock some heads around while they try and decap. They have finished the decap. Chaos Sorcerer in retreat. Now that Warlock is in retreat, but it's a 1-to-1 because blue team have the top. Red team really want to take down this Baneblade, I think. Not sure what the cooldown is on the Cyclone Missile Launcher. There's the Demolisher Cannon, didn't do a whole lot in fact. But did it kill a Marine? There's an Eldritch. Very, very surprised. This is the first one I've seen of these. Took out the Fire Prism and now has hard stunned that Land Raider, but this Baneblade under some serious pressure from the Techmarine. He throws the orbs, but there's nothing there to take advantage really, and loses his Techmarine. This is a repair bunker surely. 17-136. Blue team have the 2-to-1. No way are they going to hold on and win this. Surely not. Caeltos with a great unclean one on the way. Awesome on this map, as I said. You can see how well the avatars are doing for both players. There's an orbital scooping up a bunch of heretics. Warlock dropped in their face as well. Nicely done there from Codex. Can he wipe both of the heretic squads? No, they're reinforcing now off the Land Raider. There's a Wailing Doom. Hits the Sorcerer in the face. Also hits the Terminators. This Land Raider now under pressure. 17-121. Red team should have put way more pressure on the top when they had the chance. Manticore Strike now might finish off the Land Raider. Very, very nearly does, but the Avatar's onto it. And Baneblade pushing now. Smells blood and does take down the Land Raider. Huge losses for Red team. Look at their rosters now. They really did not take the opportunity to go and pressure top when they had the chance. It was overkill down here. They had double Terminators, Land Raider. The Avatar was down here a lot. Adila, I think, should have sent all of his stuff at the top. He had double decannons at one point. He's lost one of them. 17-111. There's the remains of the Land Raider. It's going to be crushed by those Terminators. There we go. Here comes Adila's Avatar. But now they have a Baneblade to deal with repair bunker support and guardsman support. There's the Cyclone Missile Launcher. Does huge amounts of damage to those big vehicles. Wow. 17-97, 2-to-1 cap for blue team. Can they hold on? Here is the Glowing Queen one. Might be too late for this big fella. There's so much shooty stuff on the blue team now. Double Predators, Fire Prism, a Baneblade. Those Sniper Scouts will also do a job on that Great Unclean one since it's super heavy infantry. Level 4 snipers as well. How much damage are those guys doing per shot? Grand King 1 is going to try and push. Down goes the Avatar, taken out by a sniper. I think Red team have lost this. They just run out of steam. Did not pressure the right areas of the map at the right time. Look at the power that Illethor is floating. He only has double Terminators now. I mean, is it even possible to recover from this position? I don't think they just don't have enough time to do so. Don't have enough time to get all of the things they need. Mathis asking for help at the top, and he's done a superb job at the top. Where is Codex? He's coming. Even Riku has a heavy weapon squad level 4 with that autocannon. Scouts are going to wipe though, thanks to the Sorcerer. Yeah, and this guy's level 7 has done very well. Antigone strike on the VP, almost wiping the heretics. Terminator is able to teleport out. Heretics are going to wipe though. 1740. This desperation here from the red team up against a double cap. They're natural under pressure, trying to retake it, but Terminator is under fire from a Bane Blade, which is not good. And there's a rocket run as well to knock them off the cap. Just salt in the wound. Really nicely placed rocket run. He did the second run against those Dire Avengers, and now Guardsman trying to cap it for a triple. 17-8. Blue team are going to hold on and take this amazing stuff. There's the single, or are they? Look at this. Autark capping blue team's natural, but there's the single victory with the single cap. Wow. Red team just didn't push stop when they should have. Mathis held very, very well, keeping his infantry backbone alive for much of the game. His force commander disrupting the crap out of stuff as well. Codex's Warlock got to level 10. Commissar level 5 trying to cap at the end there. Level 9 Warlock for Adila. Level 7 Sorcerer and a level 10 Techmarine. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, look at that. Threw a orb at the end there. And I'll see you next time.